thanks for watching. I hope you've all had a fantastic Christmas. It is now New Year's Eve and I'm getting ready to celebrate 2016. So I just thought I'd bring you along to show you what I'm wearing tonight and what I've done to my face, prep skin wise and makeup wise, basically. Talk you through some accessories that I'm wearing with the outfit. So without further ado, I'm going to crack on with how I prepared my face for this makeup. Okay, so on clean skin, I first of all went in with Marks & Spencer's formula range of the Serum Vitamin C Perfect Radiance. You know I love that. On top of that, I went in with Boots Time Delay Anti-Aging Eye Cream. That's a new purchase, and I'm really liking that actually. And then on top of that, I went in with my moisturiser, Revitalift by L'Oreal, and Olay Hydration and BB Cream in Fair. Now I tend to mix these two together, pop a little bit of both of it on the skin and just pat it in the skin. Warm hands, don't sort of rub and drag too much, pat it into the skin and it just sinks in a lot better. For this night out, I then added Good to Glow by Rimmel. This shade is 001 Notting Hill Glow. And I just literally put a tiny bit on my fingertips and just sort of patted it around the upper part of my face, along my cheekbones, my eye sockets, just to sort of give a bit of a glow. You can just pop it all over the face. It's not too blingy and glittery. It's just a nice illuminating little cream, so that's nice. So that was the skincare. Then I went in with a primer before doing my makeup. I've got about 5 primers at the moment, but sort of what I say are my special ones for a night out are these 3. So the first up is from Benefit and it's the Professional. Most people know about that one. That's a really good one. It sort of just balances and smooths all the skin out, ready for the foundation. I also like by Laura Geller. This one is called Spackle and it's a tinted primer, so you do add a little bit of a glow to the face. It's not too much, so you can wear it all year round. It doesn't look out of place in the winter months either. But my favy is Gemma Kid, and this is Instant Lift Skin Perfecting Primer. Now I bought this about 18 months ago and she's gone into liquidation now. She doesn't make the makeup range, so somebody needs to get hold of this formula and remake it and sell it to us because it's fantastic. It's the best one. I've probably got only a little bit left, so I tend to keep it for special occasions, and say I'm doing my makeup during the afternoon if I want daylight to put my makeup on. Then I know that it's going to last on into the evening and this will hold the makeup really well and give a nice finish to the face. So I like this one. So that's the base. Then I go in with my foundation, which is Match Perfection by Rimmel. That's in true ivory. And what I do initially with this one is pop it all over the face on a foundation brush, and then I use my little beauty blender and pat, 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 pat all over the face to tap it in rather than rub and drag too much. Pat it all in and it gives a nice sort of airbrushed effect to your foundation. And I also do the same with my concealer. So I pop on the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer under the eyes, around the nose, anywhere where you've got a bit of redness that you want to conceal. And then because I do have the dark eyes, whether I'm tired or not, I go in there with a slightly lighter concealer just down in the dark areas of the eye, and this one's by L'Oreal. I think it's something like Magique or Lumiki or something, but because I've had it for a little while, all the names have rubbed off, but I'll find out what it is and I'll pop it in the products mentioned below under the screen. So that's the foundation. Then I'll just do a little whiz over with my Soap and Glory Glow All Out Illuminating Powder. And literally that's just quite a translucent. It's showing up a bit pinky in here, but it isn't really. It doesn't add any colour to the face. You just whiz it all over nicely. Nice bit of illumination to the skin. So that's a good one. So that's basically the base done. So then I need to go on to do a bit of bronzing just around the edge, along the cheekbones here. I don't do much contouring because I just more use bronzer really for a softer sort of finish. So this is by Benefit, the Hoola bronzer. So I use that one first. Then a little bit of blush needs to go on, doesn't it? And this is by the company Collection, which are in Boots and Superdrug, and this is in the colour Trouble. And it's kind of like a pinky mauve. Nice little pop of colour to the cheeks, so I'm liking that one. Then I move on to eyes. Now for this particular look that I was doing with my eyes, I used 3 palettes. not every colour in them. Obviously I picked out colours, which I'll talk you through in a minute. But first of all, I did a little trick, and I used these little sticky things. Do you know these? They come with the post-its. You could actually use a post-it, to be fair. All you need is a little bit of stickiness, a little bit of paper. I suppose sellotape might work, but it might be a bit harsh and too sticky for the delicate eye area. But I'm sure you can get some surgical tape or some dressing tape or something. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, what you do, I'll take my glasses off so you can see. You get to the sticky end and you literally find the angle that you want, and you put it under the eyelash there, taking it up at a nice angle. Obviously I can't see too much because I'm too far away from the camera, but you get the idea. You know the angle you want, and it tends to sort of blend in with your eyebrow angle. So that's a little trick that I've learnt recently. So now you've got your post-it stickers to your eyes, you need to get on with your eyeshadow. So I whizzed over the whole eyeshadow area without going too high up, sort of the lid and the crease, and just blend into that top bone area. Out of my collection palette there, you've got a bit of everything in here. You've got bronzer, you've got blushes, you've got highlighters, but this is a very neutral shade, sort of a taupey brown. So I just whizzed all over, like I said, in the eye socket and the eyelid with that one to put a nice little base on. Then I went in, what I wanted to do is add a sort of a bit of a rose goldy, coppery, bronzy sort of look. So that one there in the middle is a beautiful rose gold brick red with a bit of shimmer in there. This is by Rimmel London. So I whizzed that not in the inner corner, I went middle and out, and just flicking it out over my little sticky pads there, and that just builds up that line that you're going to get there. So that was middle to end. And then from my Autograph palette from Marks and Spencer's, I used this little shade here. Okay, it's kind of like a bronzy, it's not quite so reddish as the other one, it's more of a rose gold soft bronze. That then went inner in the crease, then with the blending brush you just sort of blend it all in so there's no harsh lines up on the inner crease there. Then in the inner eyes I went, you need to find something sort of light and highlighting, and this one's from Superdrug Revolution. It's a eyeshadow and highlighter really, and it's in the colour Base. It's sort of lovely creamy champagne, so you can use it as a highlighter on the cheeks, but it's also really good as an eyeshadow, and I like to use it on the inner part of the eye, the first bit of the eyelid going up to the main top of the eyelid, a little bit on the bottom and a little bit just on that inner bone leading towards the nose there, just that inner corner, not too much, not too heavy, but it just opens the eyes and makes them look a little bit more awake. So that's a really good trick. So by then you've done all your eyeshadow, so now you take your stickies off and you get a perfect little, I've probably touched mine too much now so you can't see, but you can see that little flick up there. Close my eye, see if you can see it just there. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about there. So then I went in with eyeliner, and I've got a little Yves Saint Laurent black eye pencil. It's really pigmented, so you don't actually need too much of this, okay? So I just popped a little bit on the top eyelid and then a little bit on the bottom. It comes out quite harsh, and I didn't want that harsh black line. So with a little cotton bud, I just blended it out, and I popped on it as well a little bit from the Rimmel, a little bit of that reddy copper shade in the middle there, and just sort of blended out that bottom eyeliner. So that made it a bit softer. So that was nice. Eyebrows, I used a slightly darker shade than what I do tend to on an everyday basis. I obviously go for the blonde shade, so my eyelashes just a tiny bit of definition really, just to fill them in. I don't sort of want to create any weird shapes. But this one's the tiniest bit darker. It's in Hazel, so I like to use this one for a night out just to make the eyebrows a little bit more pronounced. Obviously with glasses, I feel that I don't have to go over the top with eyebrows because you can't see them too brilliantly. So this is just an eyebrow pencil from Rimmel. It's in the colour Hazel, a mid-brown, and you get your little brush there on the top just to brush them through. So that was that. And then mascara, I like this one by Bourjois at the moment. This is a new purchase, and I'm glad I got it because it's called Bourjois Volume Glamour Ultra Care, and it's obviously in black, and you can just whiz on one coat and it just really elongates the lashes in one whiz. but if you go over and keep going over, maybe 4 times, 5 times, till you get the acquired look you want, it really lengthens and thickens the eyelashes. So I'm really liking that one. So that's the eyes done, that's the brows done, cheeks, face. I've done most of that now. We've got to do a bit lippy, haven't we? So I used from New Look the eye pencil that I've got from New Look. It's just a nude shade, nudie sort of pinky neutral shade. I thought I wanted to keep quite neutral to the lips because the eyes were quite heavier for me. So I just went around the outside of my lips with the pencil, and then I used my lovely lippy in Sweet Rose by New Look, and I'm loving that one. Pop that on. Just on top of that, I wanted to add a little bit of gloss, and this is the Rose Quartz one I got from Stila, and this is beautiful little gloss. Just adds a little bit of bling to the lips. So that was the lips done. So then I needed to do my nails, didn't I? Can you see my nails? They're white with silver. No, it's not silver, it's gold. Yeah, it's gold glitter. So basically the white nail polish is a collection colour. It's white. It doesn't tell you what colour, but I'm sure it's just plain white. Can't really go wrong, can you? So it is really quite a brilliant white as well. It's not ivory or anything like that. So that was the nails, and then on top of that I wanted a bit of gold glitter. So this one's, I think, from the Avon range of Colour Trend. So then just popped on a little bit of glitter all over the top, and that's 2 coats of white and then just 1 coat of the glitter. So I quite like that. It was a bit different and I liked it. So that was that. I think that's all I did in prep, like face, nails and that type of thing. I've got my star earrings on there. So yeah, so the top comes from H&M, and it's obviously black. It's got a little gapy gap there, so you don't really need any necklaces on show because you've got the ruffle collar and the gold. With that, I sprayed on a little bit of my new perfume by Marc Jacobs, Decadence. I think I like this packaging. Or is it a bit tacky? I don't know. Nobody's going to see it, are they? It's on the dressing table. But it smells divine. It's really deep, sensual. I'm not very good at describing all the key notes that are in perfumes, but you know when you just find one that every time you go for a little sample in the shop, you go for the same one because you just love it. The smell does something to you. So that's the perfume you've got to go for, haven't you? So that one's doing it for me. So along with the black and gold top, I'm wearing black trousers tonight, so I have to wear my black stilettos. Nice little leather pair from Next. These are good because they're not quite as high as my other pair that I have. About 3 inches, kind of just about get through a night with those. But the leather, so they have got a nice bit of cushion actually. So that'll be fine. A little bit of dancing going on. Then my little clutch, it's got a chain handle to it, like they all do really. I'll tuck that in there for now. And it's showing up actually really red on camera, but it's a raspberry cranberry sort of shade, and I just thought it would be nice to have a bit of colour against a black outfit, so I'm taking that one tonight. Then on top of all of this, I have my Christmas present, and that is my beautiful fur coat. I love it. It's sort of in a two-tony creamy, a little bit of fawny, sort of slightly darker cream. It's tufty, so there's texture to it. I've got this in Marks and Spencer's in the range from Indigo, and it's really nice. I'm going to pop it right on properly so you can see. It really glams up a nice evening outfit. So if you can see, it's got pockets there in the side seam. So I love that. Absolutely love it. I'm really glad I did decide to get it for Christmas. So actually this jacket looks really nice as well when you just want to dress it down, or you could say dress up a casual outfit. So I would wear it with jeans, a few little rips in the jeans, nice big loose baggy shirt, nice perhaps even this clutch would actually go really nice. It was sort of, it blings up a casual outfit. So I'm really liking, and I'm really going to enjoy wearing it with a baggy shirt and my jeans. So I think that's about it actually. I think I'm good to go. I've got about 20 minutes before I need to go. So I'd just like to thank you all very much for staying with me and watching this video. everybody, please have a fantastic night if you're out and about. Stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2016. So I'll see you very soon, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.